Yo, what up? It's Code Bro, and today we are continuing the transition series. If you remember, we were transitioning Van Damme last time. We managed to change his height, and we managed to fade him in and out. This time, we're going to do some even crazier stuff, so get ready. Now, we don't want to change his height anymore, in fact. So let's put him back to 280. And let's introduce a new prop, which is transform. And this is super useful. I was saying last time that between transform and opacity, I use these about 80% of the time. That 80% of the times I use transitions, I would use either opacity or transform, because and especially transform, it's just so useful. Obviously, opacity is cool because fade ins and fade outs are they always look good, right? Opacity is super useful. But transform, like let's say opacity handles that sort of like visibility thing, whereas transform handles more the maybe movement, I suppose. It's kind of a weird way to put it, but take from that what you will. So let's change height first of all. Remember last time we screwed that up, so I screwed it up. Let's change that to transform, and let's put some values in here. Okay, now transform has three important functions. Okay, let's do the first one. The first one is translate. Now I'm just going to do a super simple translate X first. Because translate X is the most easy one I can think of right now, and this takes pixel values, percentage values, I think, even VW, which is vertical width values, all sorts of crazy stuff. But for now, let's just work with pixels. Keep it simple. So let's go like, I don't know, when it's active, 100 pix, and then when it's inactive, negative 100 pix. Let's hope this does not blow up in my face. Okay, let's refresh and see what we got. Now, translate, it's important to know that translate comes with a whole bunch of different stuff. So you've got translate Y, you've got translate Z, which is like a 3D effect, and you've also got translate 3D, which you might think, I don't need that, but actually it's super useful. I'll explain soon. What's happening here? Hang on. Proxy error. This happens sometimes. Okay, here we go. Because the translate 3D, which is, I'll just show you now actually. It looks like this. Okay, but it takes three props. It takes X, Y, and Z. But anyway, that's three arguments. But yeah, let's look at translate X for now. Okay, as you see, he's on the left side here. If we transition him, he shifts to the right side. You can imagine how useful that is. Looks pretty cool actually. It looks like he's in a fight or something. So yeah, but you can imagine how cool that would, like how it's so simple yet it's so useful. It's just like the opacity thing. Now, I don't know, you probably cannot see the difference here, but when you use translate 3D, it is reportedly a lot faster. Because now I'm a bit hazy on the details here. Maybe someone can comment and answer this, but I believe that it's because basically when you use 3D, it handles the transformation with a matrix, and the matrix makes things smoother. That's probably a terrible explanation, and it's something to do with the graphics engine on browsers. But basically, the bottom line is that translate 3D is just smoother. And to make this a bit more interesting, let's put in a Y value too of 100 and negative 100. Oops, that's 1000. We want to be adventurous, but not that adventurous. Okay, so let's make this a little cleaner and refresh. Yeah, so this is using translate 3D, which I use all the time. I never use translate X unless I'm having a very bad or lazy day. Even if it's only, obviously an X translate, I'll just leave these as 0 and I'll use it 100 pix because I have actually seen the difference. For example, on my CodeBro website, these things here, which move the lines here, are actually handled with Translate 3D. And I tried it with Translate X, but somehow they were just less efficient and they were less smooth. It was quite bizarre. And there's definitely a technical reason for this. Hopefully someone can answer that. Okay, as you can see, Van Dam is in the top left corner here. Click on that, and he goes to the bottom right, just as we expected. That's pretty cool as well. I could do this all day. Very cool. Okay,